Unit 6, Lesson 1, Investigating Circles. As you can see, there is a drawing of a circle in front of you, and we'll talk about some definitions. So let's start with the circle by itself. The circle is a closed curve. As you can see, there is no opening anywhere. All points on the circle, when we say on the circle, that means on this line. And this line, we'll call it circumference of the circle, and we will talk in details next chapter about the circumference. So all points on the circle, which means on the circumference of the circle, are the same distance from the center to the circle, which means what? If I decide to add a point here, green point and green point here, and I decide to draw lines from this point to the center, and another one from another point on the circumference to the center, we will notice something, that if I measure this line and this green line, it will have both of them the same distance. So again, I can use this symbol to show that I'm talking about two equal lines, this equal to this. Next, radius. Radius is a distance between a point on the circle, or on the circumference of the circle, and the center of the circle. Again, if I call this point, for example, A, and I call the center O, AO, it's a radius. What about B? BO, it's another radius. So any distance from a point that it's on the circumference of the circle to the center, it's a radius. What about, let's say, C? CO, it's a radius. D, DO is a radius. E, EO is a radius. They are all with the same amount or the same length. They are all equal. The plural of radius, as you can see here, we call it radii. This is a plural, which means many radius. Excellent. Let's go to the next one. Diameter, the distance between 2 points on a circle through its center. Now the question, why through its center is on red? This is very important. The distance between 2 points on a circle. So let's talk about this one on details. So let's draw a circle first. To draw a circle, as you know, I have to choose, let's say, a point, and I decide that I will use a compass, and I will choose, let's say, an amount of opening, and I will draw the circle. So I have the circle and I have the center. Now, if I go back to that definition, it's saying the distance between 2 points on a circle through its center, and through its center is red. Why? Let's say I will choose 2 points. This is what it's saying. 1 point here, 1 point here. If I will draw a line between this point to this point, is my definition is correct? The distance between 2 points on a circle. There we go. I have 2 points on the circle, and this is the distance between. Is this the diameter? No. Why? Because in red it's saying through its center. So this line has to pass through the center. In this case, this is not the diameter. The right diameter, really, it's a line that is coming from any point, and it has to pass through the center. Can you see? I'm trying to pass through the center. In this case, this is diameter. This is a center, and this is a 2 points. What is the difference between this line and the diameter? The diameter is the largest distance between 2 points on the circumference that is passing through its center. So that's why it's very important to understand through its center. It has to be in red, because if it's not passing through the center, it's not a diameter. And that's why the line that you can see it in front of you, E, C, this line in blue, we call it diameter Y because it's passing through the center O. There is some relation, we have to know this relation. The length of any diameter, D, so the diameter, we're going to call it D, of a circle is 2 times the length of any radius. And if I want to use a formula, I'm going to say G equal to R. Someone will tell me, if I need R, is there any relation? For sure. R is the half of D, or G over 2. So the reverse of what I'm saying. So let's see this example. It's saying what? Find the radius of a circle with diameter 10 centimeter. So from what I know, D is 10 centimeter. I need the radius equal the half of the diameter, means 10 over 2, which means 5 centimeter. Now the question is saying then draw the circle. So in this case I have to use some measurement. It's not any circle. So let's go back to this example, and I'm going to remove what I did here, and let's start from the beginning. I need a circle with radius 5 centimeter. So before I start, I can choose a center, and let's say the center is going to be in red. Now I need to have a radius 5 centimeter, so I can use my ruler. I bring the ruler to 5 centimeter, as you can see, and I'm trying to be a little bit with the exact dimension. Now I'm gonna draw a line. I'm gonna try to use a very thin line, and here we go. This is the line of 5 centimeter. Now let's say I'm gonna change the color of the pencil, let's say to black. I will bring, as you can see, the compass on the center. I switch the direction. I open my compass with the exact dimension, and this is very important that you choose the compass and you open it with 5 centimeter. And now you can start to draw the circle. Can we check if my calculation right or not? We said what? We said the circle has diameter 10 centimeter, and after calculation, after using the formula, we found the radius is 5 centimeter. Let's check if this circle has a diameter of 10 centimeter. So I can bring the ruler, make sure that it's passing through 2 points on the circumference and passing through the center. Now if my drawing is correct, I will have 10 centimeter line of 10 centimeter with this way. So from 0 to 10, this is my diameter. That means I did a good circle of 10 centimeter diameter and 5 centimeter radius. I hope you understood this lesson. Lesson number 2 is going to be with more details about how we can find the formula to find the length of the circumference of the circle, which is very important lesson. Thank you.